Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is a general reading for the fire element dragons out there. Doesn't matter what chart you choose to follow. If you have a lot of fire in your chart, there might be something in this reading for you. Let's see if I can just get a little more adjusted here. Okay. And I hope you're having a great week so far. This is magical. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on for us. Fire element dragons. This week I'm using the Night Wait tarot deck. And we'll see what I'm called to clarify with. It might be the Mind's Eye Tarot. It might be the Highly Sensitive Tarot. And of course, we are going to have Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck and the Great Eastern Oracle today. And I'm going to pull a Oracle of Pluto card for those of you who want to work on your shadow work. So let's see what we've got going on. All right. What else do we have going on for our fire dragons? Thank you very much for holding space for me today. I'm not exactly 100%. I hurt my back last week and I'm still on the mend because the older I get, the longer it takes for me to recover. So my heating pad is on. And hopefully I won't scream out in pain. But if I do, it's because I hurt my back. Let's see what we've got going on here. Do you want those? All right. Okay. I see. Ooh, I'm all shaky. Okay, so I'm going to get our Oracle decks. I did cut back my Believe in Your Own Magic deck. So it shuffles a lot nicer now, that's for sure. But let's talk about our spread here. We've got the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 10 of Cups, the Fool, Two of Swords, and Judgment. I just have this feeling like you're moving towards a new career, possibly an endeavor that you have wanted to do for quite some time, and you're feeling disjointed about it, right? You're feeling like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I've always wanted to do this. It may be that you are, let me just adjust this. It may be that you are perhaps starting your own business or thinking of doing a side hustle and not sure where to go to learn more about it. YouTube is a great resource that is free. And there are lots of side hustlers doing videos that can give you some insider tips. You can also learn about how to apply for business grants and things of that nature. So this is something that is a necessity. If if you are indeed looking to start your own business, it is, it's something that you're moving towards that it's scary. It's really scary to start your own business. But once you get the hang of it, once you, the more knowledge you get on something, the less scary it seems to be. I mean, that's human nature, right? It's that fear of the unknown. If you don't know about something, it seems a lot scarier than what it really is, right? That's just human nature. But you have that desire and that passion for whatever it is that you want to do, even if it's just changing careers. It may be that you're older and you want to change careers after being in the same industry or the same field for a long time, right? And it may be intimidating for you. Lots of free resources on the YouTubes. They've got all kinds of online learning labs that you can learn from. There are all kinds of free seminars that you can take, and low-cost seminars, right? There are great resources out there. If you're near like a community college, check out what courses they may have on the weekends that are one-day courses that will help you with understanding certain aspects of things. Lots of community colleges offer one-day weekend courses, and they're pretty low cost. And you go in and you attend the class, you meet new people who are in the same boat as you, right? And you might even find a great deal of joy in that. And connections as well, right? And I'm telling you right now, the part about this is that you're moving forward in mastering your skills, learning new things that will help you to get out of this Five of Pentacles mode. But here's the thing, the negative aspect of the Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, right? Feeling like you are less than. But I encourage you to turn around and look at those Five Pentacles that you have. I challenge you to do that. And show gratitude for the things that you do have, the talents you have, the skills you have. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food in your stomach? Do you have clothes on your back? Do you have a vehicle? Many people don't have transportation. How lucky are you to have transportation, right? This Five of Pentacles begs you to not call attention to the things you don't have, but to be grateful and show gratitude for the things that you do have. You possess far more talent and skill than what you are acknowledging. And it may be untapped talent and skill, but you're never going to know until you try. And here's the thing about that. Once you try, you will learn so many new wonderful things that it'll bring you a great deal of emotional fulfillment, emotional joy. it's a new journey for you, right? The hardest part to this new journey is deciding to go on it. Make that hard decision. So the Five of Pentacles is above this Two of Swords here. So that's telling me that this decision is based upon your reaction to other people's opinions. And let me tell you something, my sisters, my brothers. If there is something in this world that brings you joy, happiness, clarity, then do that thing. It doesn't matter what other people think about who and what you are. It doesn't matter. They don't pay your bills. They don't run your life. They don't live your life. They don't walk around in your bodysuit, right? You are a unique individual. Us as human beings, we all have a few similarities, but never complete similarities. How boring would this world be if everyone was exactly the same? Do what you are called to do, and don't pay attention to what other people's opinions are. Other people's opinions are their own opinions. The only mind that you can change is your own. Do what makes you happy. Okay? Make the choices that make you feel happy, fulfilled, complete. Don't worry about the naysayers, right? Continue feeling gratitude and calling attention to the things, skills, talents that you do have. Master those skills and talents. Learn the things that you need to learn. Follow your bliss. Okay? This is an awakening for you. This is a challenge. I'm going to be using the Mind's Eye Tarot to clarify. This is a challenge for you. And let me just tell you, it's going to be very fulfilling. But you've got to walk the path. You've got to take action upon it. Okay? And stop thinking about it. You've got to take action upon it. What does the Chariot have to say, please? All right. All right. Eight of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. Yep. Build some solid foundations around. That's what you want to do with this Chariot, is build solid foundations in your material world. Knight of Cups. This is love for yourself, love for your life, love and passion for the things that you want in your world. We all want to live joyously. Everyone has a different path to that joy. Follow your path. Don't worry about what other people have to say. And yeah, there are going to be teachers out there that are going to teach you some things. They're also going to teach you things that you don't want to know, that you don't want. Here we go. The Devil clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. This is being careful about the information. You can seek out all the information you want, but take it for what it's worth, right? Take the pieces of information that you learn along the way that are helpful for you and let the rest of it slide away, right? We're all meant to walk our own paths. What does the Five of Pentacles have to say, please? Okay. Yep. Oops. It's the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Swords and the Moon. This is a deep dive. You really need to ask yourself, just rest, meditate, hold space for yourself, quiet time for yourself. Be truthful with yourself. Ask yourself, what is it that I truly want? What is it that I truly believe in? What is it that brings me true joy? And for those of you out there who sit there and say, oh, well, nothing. I don't have any goals, any blah, 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 blah. Yes, you do. You're just not acknowledging them. And look, you don't have to acknowledge your goals to anybody but yourself. Okay? You don't have anybody to answer to but yourself. And if you're not acknowledging your own thoughts to yourself, your own feelings to yourself, you'll never be able to have rich and fulfilling connections with others. If you can't have a rich and fulfilling connection with yourself and understanding with yourself within yourself, then you'll never be able to have true connections with others. Plain and simple. The Page of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you need to be in solitude. Find your own freedom and your own independence. And by doing that, you may have to find alternative solutions to problems that you are currently facing. And you're going to have to learn how to deal with certain situations on your own. Now, for those of you who have never been out on your own, truly, for those of you who went straight from, living at home with your parents to living with a significant other, and then always having someone with you, now is the time for you to find that independence within yourself, that strength from within yourself. Be kind to yourself. Acknowledge your true callings, because that's a codependent addiction, okay? A codependent behavior. You have to learn how to survive on your own. I think that every individual should understand their own personal strengths in order to be able to survive in this world, because not everyone can walk your entire path, your entire life with you, including your parents and your family. Ten of Cups, clarified by Justice. I really love this Justice card. This is fairness, being fair with yourself, being kind with yourself, being loving to yourself, and being truthful with yourself, following your true passions, your true callings, your true destiny. And in order for you to do that, you need to get down and deep and real with yourself, okay? And by doing that with this Fool card, clarifying the Fool is the Ten of Swords and Temperance. So this is an ending of a mentally challenging cycle, right? But be patient with yourself, because you're learning new things. Don't get discouraged with yourself if you don't get it right away, right? Sometimes we have to learn, and sometimes we have to fail in order to learn, right? Not everybody is going to pick up something the first try, right? Clarifying the Two of Swords is the Tower and the Page of Wands. Yes, this new path that you're going to be going on, you're learning a whole bunch of new things that are creating new passionate ways of thinking and being, right? It's going to change your world forever, but it's also going to help you to build solid foundations for your next 20-year cycle, right? This is the year for us to do that, right? Build solid foundations for our next 20-year cycle. Clarifying judgment is the Queen of Wands. Yes, she is the muse of the deck. She is the one who inspires and encourages us to take action upon our intuitive nudges, upon our creativity, upon our dreams, goals, ideas. She's the one who encourages us to take action upon them. Listen to those nudges. Follow that that passionate drive that you have and take action upon it. This is gorgeous. So let's see what our Great Eastern Oracle has to say. We got two of them. So keep going. Don't give up. The path is open and clear ahead. And healing power of love. Feel the alchemy of love within you. Yeah. Let's see. Keep going. Keep going. Keep. Okay. Ow. Sorry, back. Okay, keep going. Don't give up. The path is open and clear ahead. If God is slow in answering your request, or if you ask but do not promptly receive any response, do not be upset, for you are not wiser than God. Isaac of Nineveh. Expression. Imagine you are climbing a mountain to reach the peak where something special is waiting for you. Just before reaching the peak, if you find yourself in a tight spot where the climb becomes very challenging, this is where your thoughts, energies, and hopes are tested. If you give up and return, you may lose trust in your ability to complete other tasks. Instead of moving ahead and doing things, you will only be trying to do them. Instead of moving ahead and doing things, you will only be trying to do them. It is time to put your full attention into achieving your goal. Wow. Reflection. You've been granted a valuable gift that is not easily attainable. Through your grit and determination, it will raise you beyond what you have known, beyond your self-imposed limits. Benefit from this precious gift through diligent efforts and consistent practice. Have persistence, endurance, and above all, confidence in yourself. You may meet hardships, sorrows, and reverses that challenge you, but know and believe that you will ultimately triumph. Even if your efforts seem to produce no results, a light that is in exact proportion to your being will soon flood your soul. Should you be tempted to pursue other interests, you could easily lose the thread. You might feel that you have reached a tight place in your life and everything is going against you. This oracle is here to tell you to hang on a bit longer. Do not give up, for you are almost at the place and time that the tide will turn. Remember, no effort that you make to obtain something beautiful is ever lost. Be of good cheer. Do not think of today's failures, but of the success that is coming your way. Soon you will feel joy and the seductive caress of love in every breath you take. Mantra. I commit to developing self-discipline and awareness. I will persist and endure until my goal is met. Fantastic. This really connects nicely. Healing power of love. Let's see, H. Oh, healing power of love. Okay. Feel the alchemy of love within you. There is love, there is life. Or where there is love, there is life. Where there is life, there is hope. Where there is hope, there is faith. And where there is faith, miracles happen. Mahatma Gandhi. Expression. Visualize the energy of love as the blood that flows through your body. It is the energy that feeds your every organ and gives it vitality. It is the power that gifts you with the ability to heal and manifest your desire. When a dark cloud of contamination creeps inside you, the energy of love eliminates it and clears the way for you to reach your highest potential. It invites you to feel a lightness of being and carries you into the loving kindness and generosity of life itself. Reflection. If you feel indifferent about things or lack self-esteem, it means you are not experiencing love in your life. Perhaps a bad relationship has left you broken, betrayed, or hurt, and has caused you not to allow yourself to give or receive love. If this is the case, you are missing the main reason for living. By taking the risk of opening your heart, you will begin to spread love. As a result, you will receive love from every direction in life. When love enters your life, you will engage in activities that bring happiness and joy to you. You will be able to taste the sweetness of serenity, and your complaining mind will be silenced. From then, fear, anxiety, anger, and other lower emotions will become overshadowed by love as your body discovers its inherent healing power. You will accept your present circumstances without opposition and begin to embrace your wholeness and perfection. You have been gifted this miracle by this oracle through the healing power of love. Mantra. I open my heart to the value of love in my life. I embrace the wholeness of my being as healing for my physical and spiritual self. Gorgeous. I love that. I love that for you. And believe in your own magic. We have Clover, release your guilt. So that's 21. Let me go to 21. I love that I cut these down. They fit my hand so much better. Release your guilt. You've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for far too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You've come to a crossroads where you need to choose a direction. Go ahead and make your reparations or release yourself from the cage you've built around yourself. Hint, sometimes the first road leads back around to the second. So this is really dynamic for us here because it speaks to this 5 of Pentacles above the 2 of Swords. I love how these are all connecting. So for shadow work, let's look at what we got for our oracle. Oh, we got 2. Okay, well, I didn't mean to pull 2, but we got 2 for a reason. Goat and crab. All right, well, I'll read them both then, I guess. Right? Okay, goat. Goat, goat. Oh, goat is 1. Well, that's convenient. Okay. All right. Okay. Goat, meaning untapped potential, fertility, virility, stubbornness. Okay, I get it. As the first domesticated animal in human history, the goat is an old familiar friend. The horns on a goat often represent fertility, virility, and life force. At the same time, the goat can be a very destructive creature if not managed properly. When the goat card appears in a reading, the primordial force from which both creation and destruction spring is asking for your attention. There is untapped potential within you that is begging to be harnessed now. And the way you choose to engage with it or not is up to you. When goat energy is present, there is often a certain stubbornness at play. Perhaps you are engaging in an old pattern or behavior that you know is self-destructive, but is ultimately familiar and therefore comfortable. This is your chance to switch up the story and transmute that stubbornness into determination. When channeled correctly, nothing can stand in the way of the goat. Further reflection. Think about your relationship to power. To whom and what do you give your power away, and why? What would it look like for you to be embodied in your power? What could you accomplish? Oh my goodness. I get why this was pulled. Okay. Crab. Okay, I understand why this one was pulled too. Okay, I get it. Thank you, Spirit. Silly spirits. Okay. Crab, meaning self-protection, boundaries, teaching others how to treat you. Oh my goodness, my fire elements. The crab is the master of self-protection, never leaving behind its home of armor and perpetually armed with sharp, bone-crushing claws. Although normally a docile creature, the crab stays ready to defend itself if necessary. It also stays ready to retreat if necessary. If you've pulled the crab in your reading, there is a situation at hand that calls for you to embrace this wisdom. Boundaries are hard. And as we move through life, our boundaries shift, grow, and transform along with us. Knowing when it's time to stay and fight versus when it's the best time to move on or to take a step back is a delicate art, but you must master it now. Remember that we ultimately teach others how to treat us through our boundaries. Do you have them? This card is a call to assert them, maybe openly or maybe through silent withdrawal. Whatever feels the safest and most empowering option is the answer now. Stay open to the possibility of that answer changing throughout the situation too. Honor your boundaries. Honor your own needs. Further reflection. If having boundaries or saying no is difficult for you, it's time to ask yourself why. If the answer lies in the discomfort it creates for the other person, consider that the way a person responds to your boundaries tells you everything you need to know about them. Somebody who truly respects you will also respect your boundaries without question. This is perfect. What a fantastic reading, my fire dragons. I hope that something in it sang to you. If it didn't, leave it be. Maybe check out the other readings. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next video.